Most disappointing weekend. Okay?
Okay.
Cowboys. You got to put them on there, TJ.
Rich, we made the playoffs. We're in the playoffs.
I know,
so
but do you feel good about it,
Come
though?
on,
Oh, my
TJ.
God.
Got to put the Cowboys there. And let me just tell you why, okay? Let me just tell you why. That defense is no pass rush right now. They couldn't get to Davis Mills or Jeff Driscoll or Trevor Lawrence. That's 2 weeks in a row. And here comes Jalen Hurts. And if you want to, as a Dallas Cowboy, get past Tom Brady, who you're probably going to have to face, say all you want about the struggles of Tom Brady, but you let him sit back there and he can pick you apart. And at some point, the Buccaneers have put it all together. Maybe that might be 2023. I don't know.
Cowboys are favored next week.
I don't get it.
I mean, the Bears played. Did you watch any of the Bears-Eagles game?
All of the snaps of them, sir.
Well,
all of the
Bears
snaps.
Probably should have won that game.
Well, Justin Fields presents a problem that Dak Prescott doesn't. How does that sound?
Well, CeeDee Lamb presents a problem that Chase Claypool doesn't.
That's correct.
That's fair.
And your boy Pollard and Zeke present problems that
Similar
to David. I won't say David Montgomery is nice. I'm not going to disrespect
Who's
that.
Who's going
to
guard A.J. Brown?
I'll tell you what. This is going to be a problem for Dallas. Of course, I think you can win the game.
One game,
obviously. Man. I totally think you can win the game. And I think you can win a couple playoff games, too. I firmly believe it. But you're going to have to start getting a pass rush going in a way that we just haven't seen in 2+ weeks. And don't forget, Matt Ryan was carving you up before the fourth quarter roof caved in on Indianapolis. I mean, the AFC South has presented a problem for the Cowboys all of a sudden that gives me pause. And they also blew a 17-point game on the road. And if we're going to torch the Raiders for doing that, I'll torch America's team.
Are we going to torch the Chiefs the same way we torch the Cowboys?
You know what? The Chiefs have not had a good couple of weeks either.
Okay.
But they've walked out with the wins, to use your phrase. It's funny. Like last week, you're like, we don't need details in the headline. And this week, no, you'd like details in the headline. That wasn't Dak's fault. That wasn't this. That wasn't that.
The point was we crapped all over the Cowboys last week for winning the game against this one team. And I'm not saying you, but the national media has not treated the Chiefs the same, and they had to go to overtime. That is my only point.
The Chiefs do not have a consistent enough running game, and if they're going to have to depend on one, I think they gave the ball to Isaiah Pacheco a couple of times in a row, and then he fumbled, and then he disappeared. And McKinnon can run it too, I guess.
McKinnon's been.
He has been.
That dude's going to win some fantasy leagues.
But I want the Cowboys.
He's that guy, Chris.
The Cowboys. I'd like the Cowboys on that list. The Colts have to be on that list. You want to talk about a horrible weekend? Patriots are on that list.
I'm actually relieved we lost, to be honest.
Why?
Because we stink. So what are we going to be, the 7th seed and lose by 40 in the playoffs again? At least this way we can lose out.
You'd rather not make the playoffs?
And have a better draft pick. I'd rather not make the playoffs than lose by 40.
Let's put a pin in this for the moment, but I don't blame you for feeling, disgruntled
I'm
today.
relieved.
And the fourth one you have to put on there, NFL officials.
So who had the worst weekend?
Yeah.
I think the guys in the stripes should run away with this one.
I don't know about that. The Colts gave up a 33-point lead.
33-0.
The Patriots just had one of the stupidest ways to end a game
ever.
Yeah, but the stripes affected a lot of games.
And the Cowboys blew a 17-point lead. And they're and they back into the playoffs because the Giants came out of nowhere to beat the Commanders. So I think the Cowboys are going to, I guess, win this poll by losing going away. But catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.